All right, everybody, let's get right to it. It's meteorologist Brad Panrich. I'm giddy about this pattern for the first week of December because it's not often we get everything coming together so early in the season and just not a quick shot. Everybody should be happy with this setup going into next week. So we've been talking a lot about this, big pattern change. This big monster low is going to cut off basically from the jet stream and kind of sit over the southeast, the mid-Atlantic, the Ohio Valley, starting Monday, but really Monday night and Tuesday. I mean, these are the type of patterns that bring cold air from the mid and upper levels down to lower elevations, but the fact that you have higher elevations in the mountains certainly helps you out. So great setup for cold and snow. And it's just not one system. You see that kind of low move out on Wednesday, stays pretty cold in the middle of the week, but this next system is almost identical, and it's maybe a little bit deeper south. And when you look at this setup, I mean, what's interesting to me is not just those two upper lows, but this pattern even into, this is not this coming Monday, this is next Monday. Look at this pattern in the upper levels of the atmosphere, folks. I mean, we've got a ridge building out west, which is promoting this troughiness over eastern Canada and almost a blocking pattern in the North Atlantic. So in La Nina winters, and when I talked about my winter forecast, all the crazy stuff that happens, these are the type of wild kinks in the jet stream you get. And while you hate to be under the kink that is the ridge, which happens to us sometimes, and November's been like that, sometimes you get caught under the opposite part of that, which is this big dip in the jet stream. So we're at least getting some of the signs of that showing up next week. Now, there's two distinct storms. The one is really Monday night into Tuesday. You could see it starts out as rain Monday, but this is going to change to snow quickly. And two things that happen here. We have the synoptic snow, which is the snow associated with the low pressure system. But we've also got a pretty good northwest flow event setting up on the backside because the lakes obviously are wide open, not a shred of ice on them. So you're bringing moisture from several lakes. You're getting loading of moisture from Superior, Michigan, Huron, and Erie, all being deposited in those west and northwest facing slopes of the middle and central southern Appalachian. So from Pennsylvania down to northern Georgia, you're going to get snow all morning Tuesday and almost all day Tuesday until it lifts out on Wednesday. Then it's cold and dry, and this next system might start wet again, though I think it could be a mix. It changes pretty quickly to snow again as well because it's got some upper level support. So by next weekend, we've got a whole nother round of this snow. And then look at the pattern behind this. I mean, this pattern, after the second storm is straight out of Canada. I mean, look at the isobars here. This will show you the flow. This is cross-polar flow. So this is an indication that there could be some really cold air sticking over the southeast. So we'll focus on that down range. But let's talk about the snow first. I'm going to start with North Carolina. So let's play this for North Carolina because I'm going to start south and go to north. So this is the Monday-Tuesday storm. Heavy snow in, Cataloochee is going to be right on the edge of this, but the Smokies get clobbered. Man, I wish there was a resort in the middle of Smokies, man. Mount LeConte would be amazing to ski. Roan Mountain, Beach and Sugar Mountain, probably underdone. Again, this is a European model. Winter Place looks to be pretty good. Man, Snowshoe gets clobbered. Timberline, Wisp, Canaan Valley. I mean, man, West Virginia is going to look really good. All the resorts in West Virginia up to Wisp are looking really good. So that's the first system. Let's go to the second system. It adds some more snow, and again, I think a lot of this is going to be lighter down here in North Carolina, but man, West Virginia, that looks like a 2-footer for both those storms at Snowshoe, possibly. We'll see. So let's go to the GFS model. Quickly, I'll show you how it unfolds here. So you can see the snow really starting Monday night, going into Tuesday, and again, it's a little lower, but it shows the same kind of setup. 6-incher probably, at least 6 to 8 inches up there towards the Snowshoe area. And then let's advance this. The second system comes down, really clobbers West Virginia and Maryland, and adds on to North Carolina. So accumulative snow, you could see, yeah, you're getting in that 9 to 12 inch range. And a lot is going to melt. Early season snows are typically wet. You get some melting, but man, this is great for early December. Just incredible. And so just to show you elevation wise for North Carolina, because a lot of folks will ask me about North Carolina, this is with the first system. And again, I'm going to remove my head here real quickly so you can see me, but you get an idea. Snow potential and elevation wise. So, Beach and Sugar Mountain, you're probably in that 4 to 6 inch range right now, with more snow up in the West Virginia area. So here's my ski forecast as we look ahead to the next 6 days. We've got pretty good chance for snow. I think starting West Virginia and Virginia, Maryland, maybe late Monday, and even in North Carolina, Honestly, I probably could have put snow on Monday, but it's so late in the day. It's really midnight Tuesday morning, and I think the main snow falls Tuesday. But notice the cold temperatures. Again, remember, blue means snow-making opportunities, maybe at night, but we could get some 24-hour operations out of this cold air starting Tuesday. So you've got that initial blast of cold and snow. You can make snow all week at these resorts, and then that second blast next weekend. So if you're planning a trip, plan late week next weekend. Looking amazing right now. So I'm loving this pattern right now. Let's hope we see more of this in the upcoming season. I'm stoked. I'm ready to head up to the mountains. Hopefully you are as well. And everybody keep thinking snow. I love seeing these patterns developing early in the season.